In recent news, Lucari has officially returned to streaming after an extended absence, using his comeback broadcast to address the controversy that led to his time away and speak candidly about his personal struggles he's been dealing with behind the scenes. Early in his return, Lucari acknowledged that he handled the situation poorly and accepted responsibilities for his actions, giving his full take on the situation in the following clip.
Yo chat, it's really nice to see all you guys again. Sorry, give me a second. A little emotional. I do want to say, a lot's happened. And before we start the stream though, I do want to address some things. I want to talk about, where I've been, what happened in January, and, kind of what I've been doing and stuff. So I want to start off by saying the way I handled that situation in January was terrible. I ended up showing you guys a link that suggested some pretty questionable content, and you were all definitely right to be concerned about that. I should have taken the situation seriously, but in the moment, I panicked. I ended up making a bunch of stupid excuses and downplaying the situation. And for that, I take full accountability. I'm sorry. It was very dishonest and I f***ed up. I was torrenting a 2D hentai game and the text documents came in a zip file alongside the game. Inside the link was malware, scams used to steal credit card information, and pornographic videos ripped from Pornhub. I want to make this clear. I don't condone or consume exploitative or illegal material of any sort. Now, this is a very serious situation. I submitted all of my hardware to Exhibit A Computer Forensics for a full independent investigation. As you can see, the report is on the screen now. The key finding is that no illegal material was found on any of my devices. If you guys want access to the report and the FAQ that comes along with it, you can type !forensics in the chat. So, beyond the incident itself, I also had personal problems I needed to address. A lot of stress and anxiety. I had trouble sleeping, and I was using my hentai addiction to try to cope with that all. I was severely addicted to hentai games, and I would download and collect them every night after stream, like 20 at a time. And this time away has really given me the chance to get my shit together. I completed a 30-day outpatient program, and I've been seeing a therapist consistently for the past 6 months. I genuinely want to be better and do better, and I'm working really hard to build healthier routines. First off, I started a keto diet with my mom, so that's good. And I've been working out consistently with my nephew, helping him out with his football stuff. He's got into football, and me and my brother, he's going to the same school as my brother and stuff, so that's cool. But other than that, a lot of you guys have been here for like 5-10 years. You've been watching and supporting my stream for a very long time. And it makes me really happy you guys are still here. It makes me happy to see you guys here. But to say the least, it's really put into perspective how lucky I am to be able to entertain all of you guys. With that said, I do want to focus on moving forward with the changes I've made. I want to stay consistent, and I actually want to be a better person this time. I'm going to continue to work on myself and become better. I want to build a stronger community, stronger than the one we had before, so we can play games like we used to, have fun and meme in the chat. Thank you guys for sticking around and giving me a chance. I know it may take a while, but I do want to build a stronger community for you guys moving forward. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then we'll start the stream. I missed you guys a lot. Sorry.
Many viewers praised Lucari for publicly acknowledging his mistakes and discussing therapy, addiction and recovery in an honest way. Supporters felt his willingness to seek professional help and make long-term lifestyle changes demonstrated genuine efforts to improve. However, others remained skeptical of his explanations surrounding the forensic investigation. Some commenters questioned whether voluntarily submitting devices for analysis should automatically settle lingering concerns, while others scrutinized details from the publicly discussed report and raised questions about specific technical findings and timelines. These users argued they were not fully convinced by the conclusions and continued to voice doubts. A separate group focused less on the investigation itself and more on Lucari's admission that he struggled with an addiction to adult-themed content, with some dismissing it as a trivial issue, while others argued that behavioral addictions can have serious impacts on mental health and should not be minimized. Overall, the conversation reflected two competing perspectives. One side viewed Lucari's return as a sincere attempt at accountability, rehabilitation, and personal growth, while the other remained unconvinced and continued to question aspects of the evidence and explanations surrounding the original controversy. Following Lucari's emotional return to streaming and his public explanation of the controversy that led to his hiatus, another major voice in the streaming world weighed in, XQC. During one of his recent broadcasts, XQC reacted to Lucari's statement that he had voluntarily handed over his hardware for an independent forensic investigation, which reportedly found no illegal material on his devices. However, XQC argued in the following.
Now, this is a very serious situation. I submitted all of my hardware to Exhibit A computer.
Yeah, but who gives a about the hardware though? Like, bro, we saw the screen. Buddy, we saw what was on the screen. I don't understand.
We saw that you're doing workarounds to not downloading it.
Yeah.
We saw.
Literally.
That's what that was.
Well, literally, like, you literally saw actual. I mean, these are things that he has on his shit, so he can open it like elsewhere. Who the f cares what's on the current computer being given 4 months later? What does that prove?
Many commenters echoed XQC's skepticism, arguing that the timeline between the original controversy and the forensic review left unanswered questions in their minds. Some claimed they remained unconvinced by the report and believed there were still aspects of the incident that had not been adequately explained. Others argued that public behaviour shown during the controversy carried more weight than the subsequent examination of the devices. On forums and social media, several users also suggested that 4 months was a significant amount of time before any hardware review took place, with some speculating that this reduced their confidence in the findings. Those opinions reflected personal skepticism rather than verified evidence. At the same time, others pushed back against the continued scrutiny, arguing that independent investigators reported finding no illegal material and that speculation without new evidence should be approached cautiously. Some also criticized what they saw as internet culture's tendency to permanently judge creators even after they attempt to address controversies publicly. Halesman Gold gives his final ratings for every World of Warcraft expansion ever made.
So that's how I would rate, like in retrospect, looking back, thinking back on it, this is how I would rate World of Warcraft. This is rage bait. It's not rage bait. It's just the truth, okay? It is. It's just the truth. And if you want me to be extra specific and I will be really nice and very polite, okay, that's the best you're going to get out of me, all right? Like, everything else is garbage. Vanilla's there. Yeah, Wrath best. Sorry, Wrath is not the best. It's not even remotely close to the best. So yeah, so the biggest mistake was adding levels into expansions. The biggest mistake was taking the world of Azeroth and then relegating it to a single continent of Outland.
iShowSpeed inadvertently sits down next to NYC Mayor Zoran Mamdani.
Mayor? Who the mayor? What am I just saying? Mayor? You the mayor? Oh, nice to meet you. My fault.
We're both the mayor.
Oh, y'all both the mayor?
He's the mayor.
Let me properly introduce myself. My name's Speed. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mayor.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I've been listening to your World Cup song from 2022 every morning.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Great job.
W Mayor, chat. We just met the mayor. I didn't even realize I was next to the mayor. Small world, man.
Lacy broke character after getting trolled by Best Buy workers after they started roasting his product, tap caps.
Wait, can I also cop one of those right here? What are these? Can I cop one of these?
Oh, these are meant for the trash. Oh, I don't know who put it.
Wait, that ass?
Throw these away. Fuck.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, we're supposed to throw those up here. It's all like throw away. Yeah, like especially those four though.
The rest of it. That's where you ran out or what?
No, just those four. Like anything like with that brand just needs to like.
Oh, okay, got it.